Alright, here's a quick tutorial for the starting and ending lines. So here I'm on Akina. Here's the light maker. You can find it down here in your apps. And when you want to add a light, you basically have to be looking in the direction that light is made. So if I want to make the light between these two poles, I gotta basically look at the pole, look perpendicular to the track. So this is how it'll get drawn. And if I hit line light, going to add a light. And in order to make this a little clearer, we can up the brightness as high as it'll go. We can lower the range so it becomes a very small pill. And then you lower it closer to the ground so that it makes the light. And then you can adjust the colors and whatever you want. You want to make it bright so that even in bright daytime, instead of this overcast, it'll still be visible. Now, this light maker only lets you add one light at a time to the world, so we got to save this within the map before you're able to make the next one. So the way you do that is, bam, transition. Here we're in PK Akina's folder. You want to go to the version of the map that you want the line in, preferably the one that you've opened in your content manager, because it'll update that one in real time, like the game as you're running it. And inside this folder, we're going to want to create another folder called extension. Then within there, you're going to want to create a text document, and you're going to want to call it ext_config.ini. And it's going to complain, and that's fine. In this, once you're ready to use it, you have to click copy right there. And then in the text editor, you want to just type something at the top real quick describing what it is. So, Toge tournament or whatever. And then you're going to want to maybe comment like start line, so you know what this line is for. And then you just paste that. And then you save. And then back in the game, I go in here and I hit delete light, you'll notice it persists. And now your version of the game will have this no matter what. And now let's say I want the ending line to be all the way over here at these two poles. Well, now you do the same thing. You look at the direction, you hit line light, it'll do the same stuff. I can adjust this like I did the other one, so I can dump the range to be really small, and then I can get it closer to the ground. The smaller this line is, the better, just so you know, if that's not obvious, because a big line means a lot of room for ambiguity. So in theory, you can make this very tiny and just get it just right to the ground. You can really finesse this adjustment so that it's visible. I think that's visible, yeah. And then we do the same thing. We copy this, and then in the other thing, in this notepad, all we do is go below this, maybe add a few new lines, and then we just paste this again. And then maybe add a comment saying ending bar, ending bar, and then save that. And then you hit delete, and there it is. And there you go. You got your lines. You see, they persist. Now, the only way anyone else is going to be able to see these is you're going to have to share that extension file with, or that extension folder with everybody else. So if I close this out, we have to share this folder, and we have to tell people to put it in here. Alternatively, you can just tell people to just take their whole Akina downhill folder and then just give them a replacement that's exactly the same, except it has that folder in it. Yeah, that's really the only modification, but doing this will also allow us to do other stuff, like fix cameras, fix lighting. So if we ever need to adjust other stuff of the map before a competition, say like the AI spline keeps disqualifying people and keeps kicking them out of the server, we could probably fix that in the AI folder somehow. I don't fucking know. We'll figure that out later. But there's benefits and downsides to each. But just for the lights, you need this folder and this file. Got it? Okay.